what is the best part of this NEET PG? This NEET PG is not based on how much more you will score, okay? It is about how much less you will lose. Okay, that will be the tagline of this NEET PG. So if there are total 40 questions, okay, in this 40 questions, so first you will be going through only one-liners. Only one-liners in the first 5 minutes. Follow. So but one-liners, there are only 2 outcomes for every one-liner. Either you know the answer or you don't know the answer. If you know the answer, then just tick it, because these are memory-based questions. Your intuition, your first intuition is the correct answer. Don't go back and again redo the question. You are just going to lose the mark. This is a break, and you will be taking a break between 30th minute to 35th minute, because during this, the most important thing that no one has talked about now is stamina, mental stamina. This is very important. This is because when it was 3.5 an hour long exam, you could actually rest in between, take a break in between. You didn't have to get that sheer focus of attention throughout this 3.5 hours. But now it is not the same. We'll be giving 80 questions. So first set you will be going from biochemistry plus peds. Second day you will be going from ortho plus surgery. Third day you will be going from OBG plus. Hello everyone, I am Dr. RMD, Pediatric Resident at PGA Dr. RML Hospital, New Delhi, and today we are going to discuss one of the most demanded video, that is how to approach for new pattern NEET exam, that is 42 minutes is equal to 40 questions. By now everyone will be aware of this. So the main difference that I noticed between old pattern and new pattern was that old pattern was a marathon where you run for a long distance and you adequate time in between to refresh yourself, okay, to take a break, to stretch hands, okay. But recent new exam pattern is a 100-meter sprint where you are given this small time sections within which you should be able to solve questions, okay, 40 questions, and this is not an easy task. This is going to be a challenging one, and in this video we'll discuss how to cope up with this using the strategy of athletics, okay, how this 100-meter sprinters, how they ace in this race. So we'll be similarly dealing with their strategies to use it for our advantage. So first is practice. Practice is the main thing that comes to everyone's mind when they talk of a 100-meter race. So the best source for practice for you guys is custom modules. So custom modules of 42 questions at 40 minutes interval is the best strategy to tackle with this. Okay, so how to go about with this 42 questions in 40 minutes, what to read, when to read, and how to apply this in your day-to-day practice, and how to revise this before NEET PG, I'll be telling you. So what to practice? We have to practice custom modules with tagline of previous year questions and recent NEET. If time permits, you can go through image-based questions tag also. Why is this? I'll tell you later. Subject combinations are used like biochemistry plus pediatrics custom modules. For example, you have to make custom modules of biochemistry plus pediatrics, that is 80, okay, 80 questions total. Okay, that will include 40 questions from biochem and 40 questions from pediatrics. Okay, divide this in a set so that there is 40 plus 40 mixture. Okay, so there will be total 80 questions and you will be getting total 84 minutes. This will be the pattern for one day. Okay, so next day you will be attempting similar one more set of questions. Third day you will be attempting one more set of questions. So in total you will be giving around 8 days for each subject, 8 to 9 days. So that will constitute total 27 days. Okay, in 27 days you will be finishing 3 sets. So okay, so 3 cycles will be there. Okay, I'll tell you how. So the important thing is practice time. That is 80 questions per day. That means 80 questions means you will have to do 2 sets of 40 questions plus in 42 minutes. Okay, 40 questions in 42 minutes. And how will you be doing this 40 questions in 42 minutes? And how will you be doing 40 questions in 42 minutes? You will be taking questions from pediatrics plus biochemistry, 40 questions. Okay, these are to be solved in this 42 minutes. This is for one day. Okay, you will be doing 2 such sets. So totally you will be doing 80 questions totally from pediatrics plus biochemistry. Got my point? This is for one day. On second day you will be doing surgery plus ortho, 40 questions each custom module. So total it will be 80 questions plus surgery plus ortho. Okay, so you will be going ahead like this. Total you have 19 subjects which you can complete in 9 days. NSH and radio included in the same set. Okay, consider them as same subject. So in this manner when you go, you will be having these 3 cycles. Okay, so what is the net result that you obtain? You will be having a very thorough knowledge of previous year questions, recent NEET questions, and very important thing is you will be reviewing these custom modules after you give them. So daily you will be dedicating 84 minutes. 84 minutes is almost equal to 1.5 hours. you will be giving 80 questions. So first set you will be going from biochemistry plus peds, second day you will be going from ortho plus surgery, third day you will be going from OBG plus forensic, fourth day you will be going from pharmacology plus psychiatry. Okay, so you will be going on like this, and in 9 days you will be completing one cycle. Okay, when you come back, okay, one important thing that you should do is you should bookmark the important questions. So that means bookmark important pulse. After giving 1.5 hour of this of this custom module, you will be reviewing the same. Okay, you will be reviewing this and you will be seeing where you have gone wrong, and you will be bookmarking the important pearls and questions. Once you bookmark this, on this 9th day, on this 10th day, you will be coming back to again the same cycle. Okay, so you will be starting on 10th day with biochemistry plus pediatrics. So before giving this biochemistry plus pediatrics, you will be reviewing these questions, reviewing these bookmarked pearls or treasures, so that you won't commit the same mistake again. Okay, when you do this totally for 27 days in 3 sets and revise this before going to NEET PG in the same manner, then you have actually gone through all very important previous year questions and high yield questions that are going to be asked, and it will be like a revision for you, constant revision. This is in addition to whatever revision that you're doing daily. Okay, just give 2 to 2.5 hours of your extra time for this, so that you will be accustomed to this new pattern, and then the exam will be easy for you. So next is bookmark important percentage and revise before next cycle. Next cycle means, suppose on 2nd day you have done surgery plus ortho, then on 11th day again you will be doing surgery plus ortho. Okay, then again on 20th day you will be doing surgery plus ortho. So before each surgery plus ortho custom module, you will be revising this, whatever had bookmark pearls you had done in the previous cycle. Okay, and you will be doing same before NEET PG exam. Next, strategy number 5. Strategy number 5 is, what if some of the sets have some difficult questions? This actually came up with INI set. So I think set 3 and set 4 were slightly tough. So this happens when set 3 or set B or C in NEET is tough. So that means that when you're going to the next set, it will be it will be a obstacle to you, because you won't be able to attempt correctly. So prepare your mindset like a relay. Okay, so in relay, once you're given this relay stick to the next person, then your job is done. So similarly, whatever answers you have answered in this set, that is done. Your next focus is to focus on the next set. Okay, so imagine like a 400 into 4 into 100 relay. The most important thing that no one has talked about now is stamina, mental stamina. This is very important. This is because when it was 3.5 hour long exam, you could actually rest in between, take a break in between. You didn't had to get that sheer focus of attention throughout this 3.5 hours. But now it is not the same. Now it is, you have to get this sheer focus or sheer attention throughout this entire 3.5 hours for every 42-minute cycle. So that means your attention span, your level of concentration should be 100%. To maintain that 100% concentration, I'll tell you what are the tricks to be followed. But short duration requires intense focus, and you can't take breaks in between, and your attention span should be sharp. So your mental stamina should be very good. Okay, and otherwise you are going to lose marks. Next, break is very essential. There will be one easy set in between of your question in one of your sets where the question paper will be relatively easy. So during that set you will be taking a break, and you will be taking a break between 30th minute to 35th minute, because during this time, okay, by the time you solve 3 or 4 questions, you will be realizing whether this is an easy set or not an easy set. Okay, so between this time you will be taking, that is because in the first 30 minutes you will be intensely focusing on the paper on that particular set, and after 35th minute to the 42nd minute will be the crucial time, the most crucial time, which I will be discussing next. Okay, so this part is where you will take a break, and you will be taking only one break if possible. Okay, not more than that. Next, the first take home message from this today's video is that one liners are the quick start. See, whenever a race starts, you will have this quick start. Okay, so for this quick start, you should have this confidence in you. To get this confidence in you, you will have to focus on easy one-liner. There are many type of questions in NEET PG, and one of the question is easy one-liners. Okay, these easy one-liners are scattered throughout in the question paper, and you have to first go through these one-liners only. So I'll be telling you quickly in the next 2 slides how to attempt each question and how to go about in that 42 minutes, what is the cycle that you should follow. But one-liners, there are only 2 outcomes for every one-liner. Either you know the answer or you don't know the answer. If you know the answer, then just tick it, because these are memory based questions. Your intuition, your first intuition is the correct answer. Don't go back and again redo the question. You are just going to lose the mark. This is why many of the people who study, who revise GTs, revise and give GTs, but still are not able to score well, they commit silly mistake, because they go back and they recheck these one liners and then they commit the same mistake. They doubt their intuition and they'll mark wrong answer. Okay, so only one thing that you should take care is that when there are questions like all except, all are wrong except, all are correct except, these questions take extra precaution. Other than that, you shouldn't worry about these questions. Either you know the answer or you don't know the answer. If you don't know the answer, the next possibility is whether you can rule out two options. If you can rule out two options, then and there itself you tick the answer. If you can't rule out two options, then just leave that question, because if you don't know the question, then if you don't know the options also, then there is no point. You will be having only 0.25 of probability. Okay, so next type of question is the analytical question, that is case based question, and this case based question are the rank decider, so you have to give more time to this question. So in NEET PG question paper, in the 40 question set, okay, there will be around 15 one liners, okay, 15 one liners and around 25 case based questions. Okay, so this 15 one liners you should solve around 5 to 6 minutes, and this 25 questions you will be giving around 25 minutes time. Okay, 25 to 30 minutes. This will be your strategy. So these are the rank deciders, because these have this connecting dots. One thing will lead to another, the other thing will lead to another, then you will get the answer. So these type of questions will actually decide your rank in NEET PG. So don't lose this question, give more time and solve this type of questions. Change the answer if needed, because these are not like intuition based, they are not memory based. If you think a bit, you will get some hint and then you will be going towards the correct answer. Okay, or you will be at least able to rule out one option. Then the wild card is the image based question. That's why I always focus on image bank. Go to the image bank for at least this subject, cover the images, because these images will be the missing dots. Okay, this will connect to something, and at least if you are able to rule out two options also, the result will be in your favor. Okay, so don't miss this image based questions are also very important. Before you go through this analytical question, first go to the image based question, then you will be going to the analytical questions. Okay, so how will you attempt this? 42 minutes is equal to 40 questions. So if there are total 40 questions, okay, in this 40 questions, so first you will be going through only one liners in the first 5 minutes. So this is time and this is the question. In first 5 minutes you will be only going to the one liner. That means if question number 1 is a one liner, you will attempt that. If question number 5 is a one liner, you will attempt that. As soon as you see the question is more than 2 lines, you will be just skipping that question. In one liners, only take care of the questions where there is all are wrong except, all are correct except type of question. Just be careful in those type of questions. Rest all you will be attempting, you either know the answer or you don't know the answer. If you don't know the answer, you will not be keeping it for review, because it will be waste of time and you will lose marks in that. Second round, you will be coming only for analytical question. And analytical question, you will be firstly going through the image based question, because the image based will give you some form of clue. Okay, in these analytical questions, you will be dedicating some time, and there are two outcomes in analytical question. You either know the answer or you don't know the answer. If you don't know the answer, you will be going for reviewing. So in second phase will be the analytical questions. Analytical plus image based analytical. Okay, case questions. And in last this 5 minutes, okay, this we will be giving for reviewing the question. Okay, around 5 to 10 minutes for reviewing the questions that you have kept for review. Like maybe you have kept for review from this part. Okay, from this thing you will have kept for review, that you will be analyzing here. And in last 5 minutes, that are the most crucial minutes, I will tell you in the next slide how to go ahead with this last 5 minutes. Okay, this is how you will go. You will not go from for question number 1 to question number 50. You will go first through all the one liners, then you will come in second phase through all the analytical based question. Third phase you will be going through all the review based questions, and in the final touch in last 5 minutes you will be going through the questions which I will tell you in the next slide. Okay, so this is how you go and you utilize maximum. So some of you will be telling like this will consume more time. Actually this doesn't consume more time. The more time consumption is when you use the conventional method, that is when you go from first question. The reason why you consume more time in conventional type of method, that is because like question number 1 will be memory based question, your brain is in memory mode. Then you go to question number 2, that is a case based question, so your brain goes to a case based mode, because you have to think there, you will dedicate some 1.5 minute. And then third you will come to some other question, third question which is memory based, again you will come back. So this will be a roller coaster ride for the brain. So and when suppose you go to question number 37 or 38, which is an easy one liner, your brain is so frustrated that even if it is an easy question, you will be just making it as a silly mistake. Okay, so don't follow that approach, follow this approach. So the 12th strategy is you'll have to review questions. No, the questions that are supposed to be reviewed, these questions, okay, this part of the questions. That is because of shortage of time. Okay, you will be reviewing only analytical questions. One-liners you won't be reviewing, and give less questions for review because of the time constraint. So once this is done, once you get your custom module result, so after that you will be reviewing these questions. Okay, reviewing and revising these questions also is very important. So next thing is the circadian rhythm. So once you reach this 35-minute point, okay, there should be something within you that tells you that okay, you have reached 35 minutes, you have only last 5 minutes left. So if it was a like 3.5 hour exam and last half an hour, okay, fine, because you'll be seeing at the time. But here there are 5 sets, and in each set somewhere you will be like forgetting the thing, you will be forgetting yourself, you will be so much drowned, you will be so much drained in solving the question that you will forget that it is last 5 minutes, and then you won't be able to do the most important thing that you'll be doing in the last 5 minutes. Okay, so that's why when you are solving custom modules now, for every 42 minutes, at 35 minutes, okay, or at 37 minutes, set a timer in mobile, so that this rhythm is built in your body, so that after 1 month when you give NEET PG, automatically you start at that point your brain starts thinking that okay, 35 minutes are over, now I should start for the last final check. Okay, so what is this final check? Last 5 minutes, from 37th minute to 42nd minute, what will you do? This is from 37th minute to the 42nd minute. Okay, so what we will do, these are the crucial moments. So you will be rechecking all the questions. First thing you will do is you will check whether all questions you have attempted or not. Are there any questions which are missing? Okay, so when you give a GT, you will be noticing that some questions will be marked in white. Okay, these white are the questions, or red are the questions which you have missed. Okay, or you have skipped. So you will be going through these questions first, which are missed. Okay, and then you will be seeing whether any review questions are pending. Review questions from analytical, or maybe from one-liners, if 1 or 2 which you have kept for review, are they pending? And you will all be going through all except type of questions. So when you are revising, when you are reviewing this last 5 minutes, you will be going number wise. Okay, you will be going from question number 1 to question number 40. So in this you will be checking each and every question whether there is all except, is there anything like all are wrong except, match the following, you will be reconfirming again. So this last 5 minutes is for verification process and is not for attempting the questions. This is very important because in previous exam, in old exam pattern, you had last like 15-20 minutes to do this, but now you don't have this. Once you submitted, it's done, you can't do anything about this. And the and you know what is the best part of this NEET PG? This NEET PG is not based on how much more you will score. Okay, it is about how much less you will lose. Okay, that will be the tagline of this NEET PG. That is because this NEET PG new pattern demands so much attention, so much focus from your side, that you are going to do silly mistake because of inattention and because of drainage of energy. Okay, this is the basic funda. So that's why you are never supposed to lose any question. Even if you are not attempted question also, it's fine, but you are never going to lose any question which you have marked. Okay. So strategy number 15 is sheer focus. So you will be, to develop this sheer focus, what you'll be doing now is from this 1 month, because you have to build this, you have to practice this, or else on the last of the exam you are not going to achieve this. Okay, these are not something very different things that you have to do. This is some basic changing timeline which can actually change your exam result. Okay, so go early to bed, wake up at 6 a.m, start with a strong caffeine, because your exam is at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That means you should be on the toes, your brain should be super sharp. As soon as the question is seen, even if you have studied 10 days ago also, you should be able to remember. So that should be the amount of concentration that you have. Even the question is tricked also, you should be able to analyze what the examiner is trying to trick you with. Okay, your mind should be that much sharp. So sheer focus is utmost essential for this new pattern exam, and practicing custom module set in the morning from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. will definitely make a change in your results. Okay, next, what about controversial question? In every exam, in maybe an INA or NEET, there are some controversial questions, even with which examiner's point of view is also wrong. Okay, so even examiner's version of answer will also be wrong. So those questions, don't think much. If you have ruled out 2 options, you have 2 options, mark anything which you have, because if you're going to waste that time, you're going to actually lose time in those questions where you can actually make a difference. Okay, so don't waste time. Anyway, these questions will be given grace marks by NBMS, but that we won't be knowing which question they'll be giving grace. Okay, so don't waste time on those. And the 17th question, that is the dilemma. So this is a dilemma that I faced, and even I had got a few comments. So suppose you have set A and set B, okay, and set C. Okay, for simplification we'll be taking only 3 sets. So there are 2 possibilities in which NBMS can conduct this exam. So one is NBMS will give same questions in set A to every student, but just that the questions within this set are shuffled. Okay, that is options are shuffled and questions are shuffled. Questions from set A won't be asked in set B or set C. Okay, like it won't be asked differently for different people. So set A questions will be same for all 2 lakh students who will be attempting NEET PG. Set B will have same set of questions, same number of questions, and similar type of same questions which are asked for all students. C will be having similar. Okay, this is one type of thought. Second is, what if NBMS decides to shuffle all the questions? That is, some students will have random questions in set A, and that set everything, all the 200 questions are randomly mixed, so that everything is jumbled up. Okay, so if NBMS is not dumb, okay, because the reason that NBMS gave to conduct this exam in this pattern is that it will affect the security of the exam. Okay, the chances of leaking is less. So suppose the sets are mixed. Okay, so like random questions are given, all 200 questions are shuffled. Then what will happen is, suppose a student attempts set A and B and he gets out of exam hall, then he will be knowing some questions from set D and E also from other students, which will actually constitute to leaking of question paper. So I don't think NBMS is that stupid, or maybe it may be that stupid also, I don't know, because of the recent decisions that it has given. So I strongly believe that all the questions in set A will be same for everyone. It will be just jumbled up, but set A, B, C all won't be shuffled up. Okay, so set okay. So even though otherwise also it doesn't matter much, but few students had this concern that what if I get a set where there are very tough questions, and same student, other student gets a set where there is all easy questions. Okay, so this thing is not going to happen. Just forget it. It doesn't matter much. Also, whatever set is given to you, just go ahead with it. Okay. So strategic planning will help you fully uncover your available options, set priorities for them, and define the methods to achieve them. So what did I do? Did I tell you something extra? No. Custom modules you already have started doing, because you might have seen many videos, many mentors commenting about this. What did I do? I did some basic changes, some basic small changes that which you practice over 1 month and will actually help you boost your result. Okay. So it is just small planning changes, small strategist changes that will actually change your result in ways you can't imagine. Okay, so prepare well for your exam. Go ahead with your revision plan, as well as go ahead with this custom module plan that I have given. Review these bookmarks. Be confident. Okay, so this is going to be new type of exam for everyone. So be prepared. Be mentally prepared for that. The main focus of this exam is your attention. Okay, your attention span is the most important thing. Okay, so all the best for your NEET PG.